Hello, we are Ghostly Pies, and today we are going to be playing Ultra ADHD. There are multiple endings. I don't know if we're going to get all of them, but we're going to be getting at least one of them. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's bright. They answered the phone. Ah, good. Let me talk to him. Can you please let me talk to him for one? Unintelligible. Fighting sound effects. Hey, hello there, mate. How you doing this fine morning? God damn it, Motherland, you hit my arm. Run some water on it, you big baby. Anyways, you started it. Take care of it. Sigh. Sorry about that, mate. Just some sibling rivalry. Sibling rivalry, she says. You jumped on me and grabbed the phone. Wow, wow, mind your language. It's not fucking professional. Anyways, let's start from the top. How about you give me your name, lucky person? Ghostly. So, it's ghostly, huh? Frankly, I'm not particularly fond of it, but who am I to judge? Cough, cough. Oh, speak of the devil, see? I told you to just put some water on it. I'm bleeding, and it didn't help. Do you see what I have to deal with, Ghostly? Every time I hear her speak, I feel like I'm walking one more step towards a 100-foot cliff. It's either living with a rebellious sister and her lack of tact, or living with the empty void and its lack of, being alive. Dark thoughts aside, Ghostly, I'm sure you're even more confused than you were before. Quick question, if you will, Ghostly. Hopefully you won't find it rude. Why the fuck aren't you responding to anything we say? Yes, I'm interested to know why too. We've been talking for about 20 text boxes and Ghostly never said a word. I told you my name. We're dealing with a silent protagonist. What? A protagonist who is also silent. Yes, I see. Very interesting indeed. Yes. You don't know what that means, right? Nope. It means Ghostly doesn't speak, and we can basically make them do whatever we want. Oh. And because they're the protagonists, they're the only ones who can use weapons and save the world and the like. Oh. I'm gonna regret telling you this, aren't I? Right, this isn't a damn visual novel. You want to get to the action. I want to stop bleeding, so let's keep it short. Also, fun tip, you can skip dialogue by holding tab. Feel free to skip all of Motherland's ramblings. Look, we require your shooty shooty bang bang services. Meet us at the forest. You will be teleported to a location nearby in a few seconds. If you see Fatherland, tell him he's a dick for me. Have a safe trip. I wanted to explore, but I guess I'm here now. Attention, due to the end times, entry to the forest is strictly forbidden. Okay. Oh, okay. The end times are upon us. The prophecy tells of a silent hero who will defeat evil and save the world. Let us all pray to our God and Savior for salvation. Wait, could it be you? What is shot dog? Wolf wolf, get the fuck away from me if you want to keep breathing. Wolf wolf motherfucker. Mildly injured shopkeeper. Apologies, but the store is closed due to the end times. things. We also regret to inform you that all of our assets and items were liquidated. The item shop will reopen once the Earth and / or universe has been cleansed and / or destroyed. Conditions may apply. Ah, you're ghostly. Yeah, I received an order to give you something. Said something about defeating evil, something like that. I do have this pipe. You can try it on a training dummy I just brought up behind you. Also, I'm legally obligated to tell you that this weapon's hotkey is 1. You can holster weapons by using the H key. I'm sure you'll figure it out. This legal mumbo jumbo is gibberish for me. Oh, okay. So hold down right click and then lift. Oh, it tells you. This pipe makes gun sounds. Dummy PNG not found. Can't hit the dog. I would probably have died if I could. Ooh, what's this? 1 revolver ammo. What's out here? What are you? Picked up guts. That looks like the currency. Ooh. Bah.
Yeah.
What? 16 sheet. Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck away from me before your brains are splattered all over the field. Oh, you're not the police. Sorry, we cool now. All that's in the past now. No hard feelings, I hope. Look at them. All sheep to the slaughter. Kind of heart-wrenching when you think about it. But nah, man, I ain't one of them. Forced to jump over fences in dreams and shit. I used to do that every single day. 3 years. Slave labor for minimum wage. Horrible job, I tell you. One day, it was my turn to jump over the fence in that one kid's dream. It was his 16th sheep. Or I was his 16th sheep. I just thought, nah, man, I'm not gonna do it. Then he started to beg, said something like, please, I'll let you count all of them. Let me count every single sheep. But I didn't move, and he just fell asleep. Now that I think about it, it does sound like some sort of fable for children, isn't it? It even rhymes. I guess you pick up on that when you work with kids your whole life. Right, story time's over, my friend. I need some time to myself here. Okay. Pretty interesting world here. All entrance to this forest is strictly forbidden due to a high number of zombies in the area.
Zombies.
But wait, you look familiar. Let me check here. Silent, blue skin, smoker. Yes, seems like I fit the jackpot. Ghostly, right? I'll take that as a yes. Anyways, I've been ordered to grant you access to the forest, but you seem to need some means of self-defense. Ah, good. It seems you have something. It's not much, but it'll do. One thing before you go, though. If you have any guts in your inventory, hit Q to eat some and heal up. You can
No.
you can pick up guts by using E. I do believe I said quite enough. Have fun, you lucky bastard. Lucky.
He wishes he could eat guts.
Shift to run. Suicidal person. Borkas are pastries made from filio dough and usually stuffed with cheese, mashed potatoes, mushrooms, olives, chickpeas, etc. The dish originated in Turkey and was popularized in Israel by Turkish and Balkan immigrants. It is a notable and common dish in Israeli cuisine. Okay. Oh, that's a zombie. Oh, shit. It's not just a one-hit thing. Man. I don't. That's kind of creepy.
What's so creepy about him? They're
I'm
smiling.
moderately hurt. Now I'm slightly hurt. Alright, I've eaten all my guts. Another suicidal person. Boracus films were popular Israeli film genre during the 60s and 70s. These films were usually comedies and slash horror melodramas which revolved around the conflict between Mizrachi and Ashkenazi Jews. R to reload, T to check ammo. 6 in mag, 1 in reserve. Okay, I got 5 in the mag. Alright, Ghostly, we're over here in the corner. Make sure you get rid of these zombies before you come. Ruckus films proved successful in the 60s and 70s, yet were heavily criticized for low production values and shallow themes. Spin-off genre called gefilte fish films also soared during that time. They starred an Ashkenazi protagonist instead of a Mizrahi one. Although the popularity of these films plummeted in the mid-80s, some of them reached cult status, such as Charlie and a Half. I don't I don't want to waste my ammo. I also don't want to get hit, but I also don't want to leave that zombie alive. But you know what? Is it coming closer? It's not. So it'll be fine. Wonderful, you've arrived. If you're wondering why we couldn't help, it's because we're NPCs, and NPCs in these sort of games just kind of stand around doing absolutely nothing, waiting for a protagonist to wake us up. That's a very blunt description, but not far from the truth. In any case, Ghostly, we have called you here for a very special reason. And that reason is not, if to quote the great poet Motherland here, shooty shooty bang bang services. Let me have some fun with this, Daddy Land. Okay. Sigh, we require your combat expertise, Ghostly. There, that's how you should say it. Basically, want to bring down the developer of this game. Yes, Ghostly, you're being toyed with for the sake of some bullshit grand adventure. I've already experienced some of it now, survival horror zombie first person shooter. Yeah, whatever he said. We have managed to hack into the system and break dancing Ingi's control of us. While we can't fight, we can teleport you and ourselves and say what we please. We want to give the power of free will to everyone. So you're gonna just play along, but instead of fighting the final boss, you're gonna kill Dancing Ingi. We're basically full of JRPG here, using the power of friendship to kill God. Sigh, gotta, ahem. Are you Ghostly? That's correct. What matters do you have with Ghostly? We are Ghostly's personal assistants. They're in a meeting right now. Do you want to leave a message? Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Motherland, Fatherland, and Ghostly, you are under arrest. For what? Conspiracy against the developer and massacre of the zombie species. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You'll be representing yourself in the trial, Ghostly. A trial, as in legal trial? Correct. In fact, it will commence right after this loading screen. Okay. Okay. The court is now in session for the trial of Ghostly. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Wait, the developer is the prosecution representing himself? Yes. How's that fair? Dancing Ingy is unable to override the court decisions. How? He's the creator of this game. Is the defense ready? The defense is ready. I'm sorry, but Ghostly will be representing themselves this trial. Alright, I forgot that Ghostly is the silent protagonist. Well, I guess we are representing Ghostly then. Like hell you are. There, I gave you basic speech functions for this level. Have fun. Ghostly, kindly tell Ingy exactly what you think of him. Hmm. Uh, hmm. You know what? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Simple and to the point. Wonderful. You're still an asshole, though. Yeah, sure. Let's proceed then. Ghostly is charged with conspiracy against the developer and possible murder of zombie. Can you murder a zombie if they're already dead?
If they're sentient. I mean, you did kill a bunch of smiling people who were just walking up to you.
The prosecution calls the first witness to stand, and they were attacking me.
They were hugging you and it hurt.
Please state your name and occupation. Commander Zed of the Zombie Armed Forces. Armed? You don't have firearms. Common misconception. We're called the Armed Forces because we use our arms to attack. Fair. Mr. Fatherland, please refrain from digressing us from the trial. I agree. Moving right along here. Wait. You look identical to the other zombies we encountered. Miss Motherland, our people find these kinds of comments offensive. It's akin to saying all you humans look the same. Well, considering this art style, everyone kind of looks the same. Crickets chirp. As in, they look like shit. Ahem. Mr. Zed, you claim that Ghostly has unlawfully slaughtered your forces. Am I right? I wonder if I just didn't attack any zombies, if this would be different. For another time, though. Yes, slaughtered in the full sense of the word. Our peaceful homeland became a bloodbath. Peaceful my ass. I heard that. You can read my thoughts? Yeah, they were displayed in a text box right there. We could all see it. So I can't even think privately. Mr. Zed, please provide your testimony regarding Ghostly. It'll be my pleasure. I stationed my troops at the forest as always. Nothing particularly exciting happened for the first 3 hours. Heard the gate open but didn't think much of it. Suddenly I hear my fellow zombies screaming and moaning for help. Lovely Ghostly right here killed them all, for no reason. They were just standing there. Zombies won't hurt anyone, not even a fly. That's a lie. They deserve a death sentence immediately. Mr. Zed, please refrain from these kinds of statements. The defense may now start the bullshit examination. Ghostly, you're going to have to deal with this yourself, but I can at least tell you how to perform a good bullshit examination. You want to hear it? Sure, but your explanation must be a haiku. Seriously? I see Motherland proved to be a negative influence on you. True that, Fatherland. In return, I'll fill in your requests. I know how to call bullshit too. Listen to statements. If you see lies, call them out. Do not lose court trust. That's about it, really. I can't decide whether I should be impressed or embarrassed by that. Yeah, give me a more detailed explanation. I can try again if you want. I mean, I let you speak, now it's my turn. The witness will testify again, but this time you will have the option to call bullshit on any one of his statements. Be careful not to call out neutral statements or statements devoid of lies. You will lose the court's trust in your case. If you screw it 5 times, you'll lose the case, so consider what statements you call out. That's about it, really. Nothing particularly happened for the first 3 hours.
I don't think that one was bullshit. Because we weren't there for the first 3 hours.
Continue. I heard the gate open but didn't think much of it. Suddenly I hear my fellow zombies screaming and moaning for help.
Probably. I don't think that one's bullshit, personally. Like, zombies wouldn't hurt a fly, you said was bullshit. Which comes up after this.
Killed them all for no reason. They were standing there. Zombies won't hurt anyone. I call bullshit. Did nothing after noticing my arrival. Exactly, you just killed them. He also said, I quote, zombies won't hurt anyone, not even a fly. I stand by that. Then how do you explain the fact that when approached, zombies pursued me and tried to kill me? Impossible. But I would never. Are you really going to take Ghostly's testimony here? We waited out in the forest and we saw firsthand how zombies attacked first. Fatherland is correct. Every zombie Ghostly killed was in self-defense. What? So Ghostly is cleared of the first charge on account of self-defense. What? I do believe we have sufficient evidence to prove that zombies... No, I refuse to believe that zombies under my command did such a thing. Attacking humans on sight is outlawed. You can deny that all you want. The court unanimously testified to your zombies were aggro. So let's move to our second allegation, which is, shut the fuck up. I suspect this sort of language towards a judge could get you kicked out of court. I will not rest until I get definitive proof that my zombies were hostile towards humans. As I said, proof that isn't you people. I suggest you give him what he wants, Ghostly. We're going to be here all day otherwise. Can't you help us here? Hey, you started this whole fiasco. You solved it. So proof that zombies are hostile? Tell them, Ghostly. Objective proof that Zed zombies are hostile towards humans.
You don't have any guts.
It started again. The gatekeeper explained that I could eat guts to regain health. So if there are health items, then there is a possibility I can be damaged, meaning there are enemies. Well, yes, but there are also environmental hazards. You and your friends right here had to derail the entire game so you didn't see them. Yeah, that doesn't mean my zombies were aggro. Also eating guts. Seriously? I tried adding some shock value. Well, it didn't work. 2 for 10 for effort. Ghostly, that doesn't prove that the zombies were hostile. Think about the whole game so far. Did you experience anything that can prove zombies are hostile? The starting town? When I got into the starting town, it was protected by walls. Yeah, wall humans. Have you considered why? You people are very protective. You lose your shit every time something is out of place in your little la-la land. Or maybe it's due to zombies. Come again? The shopkeeper and the priest talked about the end times. Tell me, Zed, how did zombies come about? I reckon there weren't any zombies before those times. We rose from our graves one day. Loud noises, crazy sky, thunder, fire. Sounds like an apocalypse to me. Yes, I remember that happening a week ago. Yes, these are indeed the signs of the end times. A week ago, that's when the walls were built to keep the zombies away. And to top it off, the gatekeeper advised me to have a weapon at hand because the zombies outside haunt humans. Just because someone says something, that doesn't mean it's true. The guy wouldn't let me out until I got an old pipe from the shopkeeper. So considering that the walls were built to protect survivors from zombies, that you rose from an apocalypse, that I advised to have a weapon at me at all times, and considering Motherland and Fatherland's testimonies. Yes, it seems like abundant evidence to prove that zombies are hostile towards humans. Yeah, but thank you, Mr. Zed. I think we've cleared the massacre allegation. Goodbye. Where does Ed go? Moving right along, our second allegation is conspiracy. I assume that's your allegation, Mr. Ingi? Correct. While you've managed to vindicate yourselves with genocide, I reckon it'd be harder to vindicate yourselves from conspiracy, Ghostly. What do you mean by conspiracy? Playing dumb now, huh? You know what I'm talking about. The phone call, the forest, the plans to kill me. You two were supposed to be villains, professional killers in a land without law. Everyone sitting next to that table were supposed to have a big epic boss fight at the end of the game. But no, you people just had to fuck it up, didn't you? You just weren't happy with your role, your 15 minutes of glory. Wait, you were originally supposed to be the final boss in the game? Yes, but we had a change of heart. What we told you over the phone and in the forest was genuine. How would you feel if you knew that how and when you'd die? We broke the system to free everyone from your quest, abolish evil, and just live in peace. Acute ideology, Ghostly. Or acute ideology. Ghostly, read between the lines. They just want to save themselves. Order. Order. Says the person who started an apocalypse for some bullshit epic quest solely for Ghostly. This is a video game. You people are not real. The only one who is Ghostly. Damn it, my fourth wall is going to be so sore after this. Order, order, order. This trial isn't about you, it's about Ghostly. I call Ghostly to speak on behalf of the defense. A great idea. I trust Ghostly completely on this. Let him have it. Don't fuck this up, Ghostly. We were you from square one. We never lied. We really, truthfully want to bring peace to these lands. Do you want to stand on the same side as Ingi? This game is getting... you know what? I stand with Motherland and Fatherland. You can't just kill thousands of natives just for your bullshit plot. Are you sure about that? Yes. You know what, my distinguished guest? This game is getting really ridiculous. Why not make it even more so? Excuse me? Ghostly, you're wasting the court's time. My trust and patience with you has reached zero. Wait. We still have 5 trust points. Whatever they're called. No matter, this court is of law and it has very specific rules. If you are unable to respect them by derailing the trial every 5 minutes, I have no choice. How is that my fault? Like, I haven't derailed this case at all. Are you going to close the case? Ghostly is found guilty on all accusations and is sentenced to life. Sentenced to life? Are you kidding me? What? Don't believe him, sir. Ingi's taken control of you. Sentenced to life on our space prison. A space prison? A motherfucking space prison? Wonders that technology, more specifically, badly written C code. Isn't that insanely costly? In this game's universe, sure is, but it also means that we don't have to worry about you anymore. This is preposterous. Good night, Ghostly. You wake up in front of the chair which seems space spots, a bit bigger than you, but not by much. Very uncomfortable. The only light source is a lowly flickering fluorescent lamp. Judging from the ramen noodles floating in the air, the pot is in 0G. You have been stripped of any and all clothes and weapons, and instead wear an orange jumpsuit from with a barcode for it, identification. There's a desk lamp, a bunch of ramen noodles floating in the air, a monitor in front of you, and your chair. And we're on it's a different game again. Inspect desk lamp. It's a regular lamp. Inspect monitor.
Oh, yeah, it's a different game because it's expensive.
Although this is right in front of you, you're tied to your chair and cannot directly interact with it. It looks like some sort of touchscreen. It's currently off. Eat ramen. You repeatedly open and close your mouth, hoping to catch some stray ramen. The few noodles you manage to eat taste terrible. You are no longer hungry. This fact won't help with any puzzles or anything. I just thought you'd like to know that. Try to break free. Your legs and arms are tied to the chair. You move around sporadically, trying to break free. After a short while, you give up. The chains are tough. However, the monitor right in front of you springs to life. Inspect the monitor now. Apparently triggered by your movement, the monitor lights up, makes a short startup jingle. After booting up, it displays the following. Prisoner Ghostly, time left in solitary confinement, life sentence. You believe this is a mistake, shout help to call support. Shout help. You shout help, a rotating circle appears in the middle of the screen along with the words processing. After a few seconds, a synthesized voice comes out of the monitor. I'm sorry, I didn't get that. If you experience issues, please say help. Say help again. You say it again. The monitor displays processing. After a few seconds, the voice says, I'm sorry, I can't help you with Whelp. Do you want to search Whelp online? Yes. Here's what I found. Whelp is a word often used in place of well. When a person feels no more can be said about something, used to express helplessness or dumbfoundedness. Example, whelp, we fucked up the space prison. Now the prisoners can release themselves and they were to say our secret phase. Fucking amazing job. Dancing Ingy 2016. What is that secret phrase? Schadenfreude? Why?
Schadenfreude. It's German.
What's that? Some kind of Nazi word? Yes, it means happiness derived from the misfortune of others.
Yes.
The computer pauses for a second. Yes, this word is indeed German. Say that word I can't pronounce. Secret phrase accepted. The chains holding your arms and legs are released. You are now floating in the space pod. Eat more ramen. You float around eating more ramen. You don't know why you do that again, but hey, why not? Floating around the pod feels great. The ramen still tastes like shit. You are no longer hungry. ×2. Search for a way out. Feel around the pod, looking for a way. You hit your head on the ceiling and walls a few times. You manage to find a secret button hidden on the roof of the pod. Press the button. You hit the button, the monitor turns red, and the words "Emergency Override" flash on the screen. The pod accelerates downwards towards the Earth. As the pod picks up more and more speed, you are dragged back to your chair, unable to move from the extreme G-force. After a few seconds, you hear a loud thump. The pod crashes on the Earth and shakes everything on it. You receive multiple head wounds from the crash, but luckily nothing major. The pod opens, revealing barren desert land. Tsingy again. Oh, hello, Ghostly. Been waiting for you to wake up for about 2 hours now. I admit it's a lovely view, but it got boring after a while. So now you're awake and all gillied up, we can end this properly. Motherland and Fatherland sent you to kill me? Cool, let's have a final battle. Right here, right now, like in the old days. Come on, it'll be fun. I'll even let you make the first move. Use your mouse to select actions. Inventory attack. With a shotgun. A punch versus a shotgun? I'd reckon it'd be an easy fight. Motherland and Fatherland are dead. This shouldn't anger or sadden you. It should make you happy. Those two used you for their own selfish needs. You're doing well so far, my friend. You'll die. I'll clean the mess up of a game. We can return to my original version. Well, we're done here. Good night. God mode activated. Did you miss us? Let's finish the job. What the hell? You're back? With fucking God mode? I thought I killed these rebels. Well, no matter. You want to play that way? Fine. Let's dance, motherfucker. Kick his ass. Give him the middle finger. Emotional crit. 90,874. Misses with the shotgun. I see. You weren't kidding. Yep, another emotional crit. God, how much health does he have? Fuck. I defeated him. Well, I guess this is it then. It's been nice knowing you all. Good night, and good luck on your future endeavors. Hello, Ghostly. This is Motherland. Calling to tell you that everything's fine. Ingy pulled the plug on you, yes, but we're still alive and we decided to settle in the starting town. I'm taking this opportunity to do something I don't think I've ever done in my life. That being apologizing. I apologize for using you for our own goals against your will. I apologize for being flamboyant and rude and generally for ruining every sensible plan we had. I apologize to you, Ghostly, for taking you to some stupid adventure that took us right back to where we were before. Should also apologize for this somewhat anticlimactic ending. Hell, at this point, I should apologize for apologizing too much. But I just wanted to get this off my chest. This feeling has been haunting me from the moment you were convicted. It's a pretty good chance you won't even receive this transmission, and even if you do receive it, you might not accept my apology. But I just wanted you to know that I feel guilty for all this happened. I think this is it, really. Shouldn't have informed Fatherland about doing this, and frankly, I don't know if I should. The point is, I am sorry. No sarcasm. No BS. No joking. Goodbye and thanks for everything. What a strange game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the ADHD ending.
Appropriate.
It felt like it. Um, I I guess I could side with Ingy. Let me try. Okay, we're gonna go back to the trial. Uh, Putting yourself in your own game is really narcissistic.
Mm-hmm.
I concur. Why didn't you just add a prosecutor character and be done with it? Two reasons. One, I wanted to face the player directly and let them actually play this trial. This is already a pretty linear game with tons of reading. I'm trying to squeeze any essence of gameplay here. This is why you're so hell-bent on making Ghostly represent themselves to make this trial part of gameplay. Well, yeah, I thought it was obvious. Is this trial... Is this a trial or a roast? It's supposed to be a trial, but Ghostly and Dance and Ingy keep digressing. Second reason, why not? You two started the whole fourth wall breaking narrative thing. It's all the rage in indie games, I'd heard. So you've derailed my game to put up with trends? Nah, we still want you dead. Well, fuck you. But at least this isn't to get some indie cred. Point is, you want to kill me? Sure, but we're gonna do it legally. Are you done provoking each other? Can we proceed? Yeah. Charged to conspiracy. Quickly skips. So cool. Don't worry, I know how to do this already. Continue. Bullshit. Starting town. Indy is right. Pardon? We're here for fun and entertainment, and stories without some sort of conflict are hard to translate into a game. I don't think it's ethical to derail an entire video game and drag me into all this. Ingy, I have a question. Why are we villains? Because I felt a pair of professional killers with different personalities would make for good villains. I mean, fair. I mean, these kinds of pairs are usually protagonists. Why not make them into villains for once? Been there, done that. Still. May have been able to convince you, Fatherland, but not me. What about those who died in the end times? Nothing much we can do about them, unfortunately. But then again, the land is vacant. It's a new world. One can reboot the world, but then the whole game is gone. I have to write a new plot to accommodate. The game would become a pointless, nonsensical mess, a bit like what it is right now. So it's possible, but it's gonna take a while. Don't you think the benefit of the many outweighs the burden of one? Good luck killing the system. If you break the system, you break the game, and the entire system collapses. So what do you suggest? just not playing this game. Nah, that's pretty much the most pretentious message you can put in a video game. I still believe everything you say is bullshit and you're a psychotic killer. Even if Ghostly and Fatherland believe it. Look, either you play your original goddamn role, or I make a new game with a whole new plot and characters. This is not an ideal situation for anyone. Ghostly, you are wasting the court's time. My trust and patience has reached zero. Wait, what? Huh? Nothing different happened. Okay. And you angrily say fuck you towards the monitor, processes your speech, and replies, can I help you with fuck you? Do you want to search for humans who will actually fuck you online? Wait a minute. um, yes. Searching females, zero results found. Searching males, zero results found. I'm sorry I did not find a person that would want to fuck you. Well, just say help really loud. I'm sorry, support is unable to do right now due to a worker strike. Secret phrase. Search. Press button. Exit. I said you were right. Okay. Run. Try to flee, but an invisible wall stops you. Got no items. Alright. Actual game over. Because I didn't side with them. No. Okay, so that didn't do anything different.
The only other option would be don't kill any zombies.
Okay. What if I just don't answer the phone and... I could still just not answer the phone. And I wanted to explore around here anyway. Well, I'm gonna wait for a couple minutes. Maybe there's just like an ending for not doing anything. Okay. I think I have to answer the phone.
Wait, did the sun go down?
Okay. Back in the starting town. Kill no zombies. Okay. Look you in your game. Here comes Ingy from Ghostly themselves. I love this level and I love you. The fuck? Are you alright, Ghostly? The fuck did you do to him? You're so handsome, marry me. Oh god. Okay, I'm sorry. When I planned this dialogue option to see if Ghostly would use it. That shit you made Ghostly say tells us more about you, Ingy, than anything. Hey, if it makes you any happier, all other dialogue options were genuine. You made me genuinely, unironically swear, so that's quite the accomplishment. Well, you created a whole courtroom level that one might assume you might have wanted out of a trial. Correct. I think it's best we proceed. Fuck you, though. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. I hereby conclude that dancing and you deserve that fuck you. Okay, yeah, I deserve it. Charged in conspiracy and murder. Oh. I tried to delay it a little, but you're too good for that. You people are a lot smarter than I thought, but now it's showtime. Where does that go? Moving right along. I guess I shouldn't have skipped that dialogue. It's fine. I didn't kill anybody, so. It's about ghostly. Speed, sure. Games get you're taking it too seriously. What? What's next? Some kind of bullshit moral message saying that the only way to win the game is not play it at all? No, I'm just. This is a very stupid game, and you're all taking it way too seriously. How the fuck did we go from comedic survival horror game to a philosophical discussion about fictional characters? I guess Ghostly's right. As a little self-awareness is always good. I'm sorry, people. I just wanted to make something exciting and interesting, and it seems I got from cheesy fourth wall breaks to pretentious ones. I guess it's the sort of thing that happens when you write by the seat of your pants. Heartwarming. So, can we leave this drab courthouse and get back to that shooting game thing? Yeah, at least that was fun. Yeah, sure, let's kill some zombies. You know, Ingy, the writing in this game is still kinda Yeah, I feel like this Matrix idea is a bit overused nowadays. You want to shoot zombies or not? Come on, Ghostly, let's go. Oh. Huh. The pretentious ending.
You think Gordon should die alone?
So,
Like, not be in the game.
probably. But I gotta go back to the trial and see what the zombie guy said. I'm not a lawyer. How am I supposed to represent myself? I'd like to know that too. See above. Bam. Congratulations. Your backstory now includes a legal background. Is this some sort of joke? I'm dead serious. Hey, Mr. Judge, I'm ready to proceed. Yeah, let's go. Glad I could squeeze some empathy with you. Let's proceed. Okay. I didn't kill a single zombie. What? What? Yeah, Ghostly bravely strolled through all of them towards us. Yes, my records show no evidence of zombie abuse. Thank you very much for your time, Zed, but you proved unnecessary. But, goodbye.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go die to the zombies. You probably escape back to the. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can you shoot the people? No, the mother and fatherland.
Ooh. Actually, I didn't read that. I haven't read this thing, guy on the trees dialogue. Using tiny fats and put you at risk of heart disease and stroke. Okay. Ow. Okay.
The other thing, I'm fairly certain the sun did go down if you don't answer the phone. Because it went behind the tent.
There's two suns. Yeah. Maybe it's in the text adventure. Speak to lamp. See a few words to a lamp. It continues floating in the air. It's a regular desk lamp. It won't answer you. Discuss climate change with the lamp. It's a desk lamp. If it didn't answer you when you said hi to it, why do you think talking to it about politics would do the trick? Discuss us domestic policy. Changing the subject won't change the fact that you're just talking to yourself and making yourself look like you have serious issues. It's a good thing you're in space and no one acknowledges that. Discuss it's oh god. Sigh. You learned that a lamp advocates for a state solution. Really now? No, not really. You fuck. Lamps can't talk. You know what? Maybe I'm at fault here. I'm the one who gave you the option to keep talking to the lamp, so I can't really blame you for clicking on every single one of them and seeing what happens. And frankly, all this made me really tired. I don't feel like writing an actual text adventure anymore. So there you go. Congratulations, you beat the game. Let's call this the lamp ending or something. You just made me so jaded and pissed off that you won the game. Congratulations. Feel free to close it now and leave me to my misery. Triumphantly accept your ending. Very stupid video game. Bye. Go to the final boss. I want to talk to you.
Oh.
I'm waiting for you to wake up for about, yeah. We both know what's going to happen. We've been through this. What good is this sequence if you know every move and every twist? So I propose you fight the toughest final boss I can conceive. Feelings. You see what I mean in a bit. Brace yourself. I don't know where we are. I wish I were kidding. Motherland and fatherland ought to find us at some point. They have transcended so far up the sentience ladder that I have no idea where they are or what they're doing. The good part is, though, that it'll give us some quiet time to talk. Anyway, from all the digital noise and the randomness and the silliness and the bullshit, I can finally have some real talk with you, Ghostly. So, hi there. You know me as Dancing Ingy, or just Ingy. But my real name is Alan Cartney. It's a strange name for non-Hebrew speakers to hear because it often sounds like alone to them, as in by yourself. I remember talking to this Swede a few years back. She introduced herself and then said hi. And then I said, hi, I'm Alon. And there was this tense, awkward silence till I had an oh shit moment and quickly realized, oh no, that's my name. Oh, it's Alone. So that's why I usually go by my nickname in a lot of situations, including this game, coincidentally. The name you entered at the beginning, Ghostly, it's also a nickname, isn't it? Now that we're by ourselves, talking, I think it's best we talk honestly, without these masks and nicknames. I mean, do whatever you want, just a thought. Just Ghost. Nice to meet you, Ghost. I'm glad you're here. So I heard you completed every single original ending. Nice. I just want to ask, which one was your favorite? I like the lamp ending.
I like the lamp ending.
I love that ending too. Like the pretentious ending and the lamp ending were an improvised addition. I started putting in joke choices into the text eventually to keep with the comedy theme. Adding more and more flair text to this one lamp prompt because I thought it'd be funny, and it just accumulated into this surprise ending. That and the broom closet ending from the Stanley Parable. That was also a major inspiration. I like that ending too. Since you like that ending, I recommend you find yourself in a room for another great parody of text adventures. Right, so what is Ultra ADHD about? No, really. What's the theme? The message? Heard a lot of different interpretations. In truth, it's a drunken self-insert fic, but really, what is it about? I called it a game about things, and I still stand by that. I don't know what this is really about. I wrote it all on a whim with the sole intention of putting everything I love and find funny into one game after taking too long to make a survival horror game. I'd call it a nonsense game if it was hard pressed to provide a serious definition. But then it got a bit of traction. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it was enough for me to feel like I was becoming someone. I'd have gone on an ironic ego trip or two. Let's Let's players played it. I got a lot of nice comments on Itch and Game Jolt. Even got a few messages on Twitter by people who said I really loved your game and it inspired me to make my own games. I expected a love it or hate it response instead got a really positive one. I'm really excited for it, but at the same time I can't help but feel a bit weird about it. At some point in 2018 I got an email from the Slam Dance Festival saying they want to showcase ADHD in their festival. I said, sure, go ahead, and gave them all the documents they needed. I didn't fly to the States because getting a visa is a fucking nightmare. But in my mind, I went, this shit? You want to showcase this shit? This shit, with its excuse art style drawn only because I can't model or draw. This shit that keeps making fun of its own writing because any decent piece or writing is either a reference or a crash joke. This shit. It tries to vary up its gameplay so much it winds up being flat and disjointed. Really. This shit. Been making video games with my friends since 2007, back when Game Maker was bought by Yo-Yo Games. Y'all think y'all think yearly game installments are ridiculous? In my prime, I had a new game out every other week. We used sprite sheets I got from shady websites and shitty MIDI covers of songs we loved. I uploaded them to the now deactivated Yo-Yo Games sandbox, and it was wonderful. I was just happy to put my games out there and have people enjoy them, broken and unfinished as they may be. And they were. Wish I could have this feeling of wonder and creation again. Now I believe I'll only be happy if I make this huge narrative adventure with lots of characters and mechanics. Why? Because fuck me. Indie games are incredible nowadays, and I want to make the same game that inspired me to make games in the first place. I abandoned so many projects because they didn't line up with my vision, and I felt they never would. I feel like I want to say this, but also it's heavy. Sorry about that. I'm using the ending to get things off my chest. When you make a game built on irony and satire, it's hard to talk about heavy shit. I didn't know I could realize it. Alright. Funny thing is, this ending was in my head since 2016. If you ran from the final JRPG battle 3 times, Engi would give up and talk to you about the development of the game until you quit the game. But now, armed with 2 years of retrospect, I feel like it works significantly better now than it would have been in 2016. Just stay with me here. We're going to get a bit darker, though. One of my favorite gaming moments of all time comes from Saints Row 4. I enjoyed Saints Row, the series in general. You drive with Prince to a mission location, and then the both of you start singing opposites attract together. And that's such a hearty moment. I smiled the whole way through. I love the set piece to bits. This is a game where you are literally stuck in a simulation with superpowers, but it still finds time to have these little bonding moments with its characters. I love media that presents itself as trashy or lowbrow but reveals a heart of gold underneath, because that's emotion and heart, and that is art. Being honest and human and genuine is art, at least if you ask me. Back in 2018, when I first wrote this ending, I didn't feel particularly proud of Ultra ADHD. I still liked parts of the game, sure. I sure did love the concept, but it was hard for me to ask people to play it as a whole. Nowadays, I am legit fulfilled and proud of it, and see it as the nonsense-filled fun story that it is. Writing this ending sure helped. I spilled it a bit earlier when we talked about how heavy this entire thing is, but when you indulge so heavily in irony and jokes and memes, what you gain in comedy you lose in emotional cohesion and genuineness. I'm not saying one should release themselves from all irony and satire, just asking to keep a balance, like the art I hold so dear to my heart. Looking back, I want to punch 2016 me in the face. It's embarrassing for me to think about. I was once told about feeling like shit over your past self is very mature feeling. So I guess I'm a big boy now. I don't care what you think. I like this game. Thank you very much. After quite a bit of reconciliation with myself, and after I rewatched many YouTube videos of people playing my game, slowly built my confidence as a game designer, or content creator, or nonsense extraordinaire, or I don't fucking know. Taking steps to get back to the creative output, the creation of this ending is one of those steps. But something inside me is still doubtful and self-destructive about this, and I'm almost forcing myself to work on these things. I know that's the moment I feel doing creative work for fun becomes a second job. That would be the minute I'll stop doing it completely. Creative work is not about misery, it's about passion and creation, and I don't want it to kill me inside. Your favorite ending was the lamp ending, wasn't it? An ending about pissing someone off so much that he quits his job and lets you win. Mentally, I feel like I've been on this track for a bit, certainly since I started my, let's call it, day job in late 2016. And it drained me so much that I had trouble working on anything creative. I got back to it though, but it was a process. I think I covered everything. Look, if there's one piece of advice I can give you, it's this. Don't get hung up on definitions. If you make films, you're a filmmaker. If you make games, you're a game dev. You don't need validation from anybody to do what you love. You can learn anything nowadays. Just pick a direction and go for it, Ghost. And finally, they found us. And they got my shotgun. Impressive. It's no surprise they managed to grant you God mode so easily then. I'm just relieved everything's off my chest. This has gone on long enough. I want to say that I've concluded this chapter of my life. I can't stop burrowing in this game forever. Honestly, if any of you ADHD got to you in any way, then I'm a satisfied man. If not, thanks for being here anyways. That shotty will kill me in one shot, and all video game shotguns should. It's been a pleasure, Ghost. I hope you had fun. Good night and good luck in your future endeavors.
Facts, though.
I didn't shoot at him, but okay.
It shouldn't have to.
I really like this game.
I really like that ending.
Good on you, Dev. Alone. Alon. However it's
He
pronounced.
said it sounds like alone, so
It sounds like it, doesn't mean it is pronounced.
That's about as close as we're gonna get, probably.
Oh.
Probably something in between.
Well, that was Ultra ADHD. Very good game. Fantastic, even. I was very surprised with it. It's very out of the box, quite out there. Top tier. Top tier. Well, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.